So we use this little camera to scan our beautiful patient's mouth, and through that we got a beautiful model of her teeth on our computer. We're able to design her crown to whichever parameters we want. We can see how it looks with the other side of the jaw. We can see exactly where the contacts are for the flossing spaces on the sides. And we can do everything from make things lower, make things higher, make them tighter, make them lighter. She was asking me to make her cusp really high, so we're gonna accommodate to her request and do exactly as she says. We're gonna make this really high. Is that high or lower?
I think that's
a little bit high, huh?
that would be high.
All right, we'll bring it back low. And then from here, once we're done designing, we can send it off to the machine to mill it.
Very.
So now we're putting the crown exactly where we want to in the block. And this block is an actual porcelain block that the machine's going to use, the CEREC's going to use to mill her crown. All right.
By natural porcelain, what do you mean?
Biocompatible, biological, great material. So in here we have all sorts of materials, different shades. We pick the one we want. These are what the blocks look like inside. Oh, our last one. Lucky, lucky. So this is the block we're going to use. All we do is we insert it into the machine. We use this grand piece of technology here to secure it in place. Once it's secure, we close the lid. We allow our lovely patient to press the start button over here to commence the process. Mesmerized. Crown is done milling. It's cut off from the block, and voila, there she is.
So the color is purple, but when it's glazed, it will turn into its correct color. So we're going to glaze it now.
Let's do it. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see if it fits. Ah, very nice. It sits nice around the margins. I want to make sure the flossing spaces are okay, not too tight, and then we're going to glaze it. So now we put this beauty in the oven. It's going to bake in the stains that we put on it, as well as make the material harder. It's going to bake in there for about 15 minutes at about 1500 degrees. waiting for the tooth to cool off from 1500 degrees.
The tooth has been glazed. The patient has approved the color. The fit is perfect. So after all that, we prime the interior surface with hydrofluoric acid for 20 seconds, followed by silane liquid, and we will dry it and cement it with, in this case, Panavia SA, which is a self-etching or self-adhesive dual cure cement. So we're drying the silane after 1 minute and drying the tooth. Clean out the excess carefully.